Okay, good morning. So today's class is going to be a little bit of stretchy bendy, a little bit of rehab, a little bit of movement. I obviously can't lift my left arm, but you guys just follow my cue. So let's take our feet nice and wide. You're going to sweep one arm all the way up to the ceiling. And then just try to lift the shoulder up, give it a big reach. If you're really going for it, you'll feel it all the way down to the waist. And then relax it. Now we're going to keep the palm facing into our body and sweep it out to the side. And now take it back, just parallel to the floor. And then you're going to bring it forward and back. When you take it back, go as far as you can and feel that nice pinch. Do one more. And then just relax. Now you're going to round the shoulder up and back. We're still on that right shoulder. Make big circles. Now take your hand to your shoulder and you're going to circle that elbow up, back, and around. You go as slow or fast as you want. This is a nice feel-good moment. The whole class is going to be a feel-good moment. Or moments, I should say. Okay, now release the arm. Just kind of sway from side to side. Get some good blood flow back. And now we make big circles. So arm up, back, and around. And again, slow sometimes is better. You know, when you really slow it down and try to control the movement, focus on keeping your arm nice and long. Okay, do that gentle sway again. And now we're going to circle backwards first, come up and forward and around. One way might be easier than the other way, but just take your time. One more. And now do that nice gentle sway again. Okay, so I'm just going to do the right arm all over again, but you're going to switch to your left. So send the left arm straight up to the ceiling and give that big shoulder a lift. And then bring it back down. Take it up again. Sweep the palm all the way up. The palm's facing the opposite side of the room. Get the shoulder up. And then down. Now the palm faces your leg. Lift it out to the side. Sweep it back. And then come forward. Try not to use your lats here. I mean your traps. You want to have the muscles of the back making this movement happen. Now bring it down, gentle sway. And now, hand on your shoulder, big elbow circles. You can go in both directions or you can just do one depending on how good it feels and how many reps you want to sneak in. Okay, release it, sway side to side. Next, now big forward circles with the arm, nice and slow. And change your direction. Try to really breathe as much as you can today, right? Think about beginning a move with a breath. And try to remember as much as you can to breathe. Okay, sway it. Now we're going to take our feet a little wider. So maybe part of the foot on the floor. You're going to bring your hands to heart. I want you to tuck your chin in. And I want you to turn your head one way, as far as you can, and the other way. Keep that chin tucked in. And just slowly go side to side. Try not to let that head pull forward. Now, while you're standing and doing this, I want you to isometrically pull your feet towards each other. I want you to feel that big contraction through your inner thighs. Okay, now you're going to take your toes and just turn them in a little bit. So kind of pigeon-toed. Do that same squeeze. And this time the right ear is going to go towards the right shoulder. Make sure your posture is fabulous. Your chin is tucked. Send that right ear down. So you're feeling a nice stretch through the side of that neck. Isometrically keep pulling those feet together. I'm going to stay here for about another 10 seconds. Really try to get nice and flat on the shoulder blades in the back. And bring your head back up. Now you're going to tuck that chin and you're going to do that head turning again. Both directions. Okay, pull the chin in. Left ear to left shoulder. Keep those legs working. Keep the belly pulling up and in. And if you don't feel a big stretch, try repositioning where you've got your head. Maybe it does need to come a little forward. Maybe it's too far forward. You just want to feel a nice stretch from the ear all the way across that shoulder. Okay, back up center. Pull the chin in, turn it side to side again. Okay, bring your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands out in front. You're going to hold your arms parallel to the floor and your palms are going to face each other. We're just going to do a little squat just to get some blood flow to our legs. So it doesn't need to be huge, but you can work huge if you like, however you're feeling. Always good to listen to your body. Okay, so I'm going to reposition my feet. I'm going to turn my toes out a little bit and I'm going to keep squatting. Just little subtleties can get you waking up more muscle, right? That's what we're after. Okay, now let's turn this into a sumo. So heels on the mat, toes out. Here we go. By now your quads should have some good heat. So we're just going to go up and down just 10 times. That's it. Pair it with your breathing. Two more, and we're holding it down. And then when we finish holding it, we're just going to sit our butt down. Or you can get down any way you like. So I'm just going to hold here, trying to keep my spine in extension. So no hunchback. I'm going to take my right hand behind my back, sit my tush down on the floor, and we are going to start now with an inner thigh stretch. So take the legs pretty far apart. Keep your feet flexed, so your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Your spine's going to stay in extension. We're going to walk it out. So however far you can go, that's where you're going. You're taking it where you can. So just keep in mind the objective here is to just stretch the inner thighs. So whatever you need to do to get there, then you're just going to hang out and enjoy it. Try to go a little further if you can. Now you can flex the spine, drop the head, hang out wherever you feel comfortable. Maybe just for 4 or 5 breaths. Okay, come on back up. You're gonna bring your feet in onto your mat. Shake out your legs. Now I've got a towel here. I'm gonna wrap it around the bottom of my right foot. I'm gonna hold on to it just with my right hand. So first I want you to keep the feet flexed so you feel the shin very active. Press the back of the knee down into the floor and then start a nice forward lean with your spine long and pull your towel, pull that foot towards you. This is just kind of a nice lower leg stretch. Should feel it in the calf. Take those toes of the right foot and really try to push them or move them, I should say, towards the back of the room. And the towel can help you get there. Okay, now let's switch. It's gonna go around the other foot. You're gonna hold it with your left hand. Feet flex, toes push back, back of the knee to the floor. Start to hip hinge. Really try to push that back of the knee down. Okay, release the towel. You're going to take your left hand by your side. You're going to bend the right leg, just so you're in a stable seated position. If it's more comfortable for you to not have such a big bend, have a smaller bend. I'm going to flex this right foot, and I'm going to hold on to it with my right hand. And now I'm going to twist my spine and look over my left shoulder. I've still got that right foot flexed. And I'm just going to hang out here for a couple of breaths. And then release it. We're going to do it 2 more times on the same side. Grab the foot, rotate the spine, look over that left shoulder. So my lower back is long, like I have not flexed my spine. Sitting up nice and tall. Okay, release it. We're going to do it 1 more time. So take hold of the foot. You can always use your towel too, right? If it's easier, that's why we got it. Rotate. This is just about spinal rotation. Thoracic spine. Another couple of breaths. And now we let that leg back down on the floor. And we're going to switch. Left side. Take that right hand by your side on the outside of that right hip. You're rotating now and you're looking over your other shoulder. You're grabbing with that foot. If that helps you stabilize, just to see if you can get a little more rotation. And then come back and we'll do it again. Twist. It's just not the shoulders moving, right? You're trying to rotate the back. 1 more time. Okay, come back. We're going to do some 90-90, some hip work. Then we're going to do some bridges and then some stretches, and then we're out of here. So nothing hard today, just good loving for the body. That's what I like to say. Okay, so I've got my right leg forward, 90-degree angle at the knee. Same with my left leg. I'm going to walk it out slowly. You can use your hands to help you. Try to minimize, though, the amount of weight you're putting in your hands. Just start to fold down and then come right back up. You're moving down at about 3 or 4 counts, and you're coming up at about 3 or 4 counts. This is really good for loosening up. It's also a little bit of a core challenge, so make sure you've engaged your belly, right? Bring those muscles to the party when you try to rise back up. You want to make this a little more challenging, you can bring your hands to heart and continue for 3 or 4 more repetitions. We can also add a twist in at the top, so when you come up, you can rotate. Should be fairly doable since we did all those spinal rotations. You're twisting as much as you can, keeping the hands at your heart. And one last one. Okay, so now take both your hands behind your back, behind your hips. Lift the left knee up so you've got that foot flat on the floor. Just hang out here for a sec. Try to open the legs as far apart as you can, and then lower slowly that knee back down. And we're going to do that 3 or 4 more times. Open up. And lower down. So you'll notice I'm holding it like for maybe 3 counts, giving myself an opportunity to really try to improve on the range of motion. And then coming down slow, we're not dropping it. In fact, we want to try to resist when we lower. Okay, let's just do one more. Why not? It's so fun. Okay, so hold them open. And now you're just going to rotate to face the back of the room, the other direction. We're going to start with our 90-90s this way, folding over that leg, down on 3 or 4 counts, and back up just as slowly. Hands to heart if you like. Make sure you're exhaling when you're trying to get yourself back up. Makes things work a lot better. Now give me that nice rotation at the top of the move if you can. And we're going to do this 3 or 4 more times. Okay, now you're just going to lift that right knee up, get flat on that foot, and then slowly lower it back down. Do that a few times. One more. And nice job. Okay, bring both feet forward. We're going to cross our legs. So pick a way, any way. And now let's get our spine nice and long. Cut out the chest. We're just going to sit like this. I want you to stay here until you've managed to try to let these legs relax. For some of us, it's easy, and for others, it can be way more challenging. So important to breathe while we sit here. And we're going to do another neck stretch just to keep ourselves busy. So long spine, chin tucked. Right ear is going to come down towards the right shoulder. And then you're going to tilt the head forward, and I want you to look at your armpit. And we're just going to hold that. Make sure you have not tensed up the legs. Just let them hang out. Try to let gravity win here. Your belly is pulling up and in. Okay, now come back up with the head. We're going to cross our legs over the opposite way. Again, it's all about long spine, chin tucked, legs relaxing. Take the head, tilt the elbow towards the shoulder, and then take your gaze and look down at your left armpit. Again, relax all those legs. So come back up. So in today's class, we've done a lot of stretching out for our neck. Now I'm actually gonna have you do some exercises to strengthen the neck. Now, if, Mark, I know you may have a neck issue, I'm not sure if you still do, but if this doesn't feel good, then don't do it. We're gonna do it lying down on the floor. So I want you to first take your heels to the front corners of the mat, bring your hands to heart. We're gonna C-curve the spine and come down slowly, Pilates style. Then you tuck your chin, you go one vertebrae at a time, and the belly stays down. Once you're down on the floor, I want you to be nice and flat on your shoulder blades, and your hands can be either on the floor beside you or resting on your hips, wherever. Now, here's the neck strengthening exercise. We're going to do it 8 times, and we're going to hold each one for 10 seconds. If you have to release it at 5 seconds, that's okay. We can build up to it. If it feels uncomfortable, just enjoy a nice full body stretch. So here we go. Tuck your chin like I'm asking you to make a double chin. And then I want you to hold that double chin and just lift your head slightly off the floor. Keep remembering to breathe. And then put the head back down. You're going to slowly roll the head side to side. Another feel-good moment. Okay, here's number 2. Chin tucks. Nice double chin, but don't worry, no one's looking at you. Lift that head. And then relax. Try to relax the shoulders, right? You don't want the shoulders to be engaging or trying to help out the neck. You want the neck doing all the work. Tuck your chin, get that double chin, lift. And relax, roll the head slowly side to side. I think that's 3, so we only have 5 to go. Chin tucks, lift, breathe. Relax, roll the head. Here we go, tuck that chin. Make sure you're getting a really good double chin. And all you're doing is lifting a little. Then start your breathing. And relax. We have 3 left. Here we go, round. Let's do it. Relax. Tuck your chin, lift. Lower, roll the head. I think we're doing one more. If it's too much for you, don't do it. Just chill out. Take your arms back over your head or do one last one with me. Okay, head to the floor. Arms are going to go all the way back. Point your toes. Enjoy that nice long stretch. Now bring the arms forward, lift your head, tuck your chin, roll it up Pilates style, nice and slowly. You're going to dive between the legs. And now we're going to roll it right back down. 3 of these, please. Full body stretch, arms go all the way back, point those toes. Start to bring it back up. So there are no pauses, no holds, you're just going back and forth 3 times. Nice and controlled. When you've done 3, meet me back lying down on the mat. We're gonna start out with some more hip mobility. So first I want you to bend your legs, get flat on the shoulder blades, relax the arms. They can be out on the side. You're gonna lower the legs to one side and then the other. Your legs are bent. You're just rolling over your glute. That's where you should be feeling this. Side to side, getting some good blood flow. It's kind of like a little massage, a cheater massage as I call it. Okay, so with your feet hip width apart, I want you to take your right foot and set it on top of your left thigh. I want the right foot flexed. Now move the knee in and out 10 times. Work whatever range of motion you can. So make that extra effort, especially on the out. Now, keep it out. Lift the left foot off the floor and try without using the arms to bring the left knee in close. Now push that right foot into your left thigh. Push it and resist with resistance, like you're going down slowly. The left foot's going to end up back on the floor. Then release that big push. Lift the leg back up. You might notice that left knee is able to get in a little closer. Try again, push the right foot into the thigh, lower slowly. Belly is engaged, lower back on the floor. Once the foot's on the floor, release it. One more, lift up. Push, take it down slowly. Okay, right foot on the floor. You're gonna roll over those glutes again, legs bent, knees going side to side. Okay, maybe with your knees back up, feet hip width apart, nice and flat on the shoulder blades. Left foot over right thigh. Give me 10 forward and back. Now hold it out as far forward as you can. With the core engaged, lift the right foot up. Bring that right knee in towards you. Push the left foot into the right leg, lower slowly. Slowly means 4 or 5 counts. When you get to the bottom, release the muscle. And repeat. Right foot up, bring it in. Try to get it in a little closer each time. Now push that foot, the left one, into that right quad. Coming down slowly. And release. Let's do one more. Lift it up. Right knee coming in close. Now push. Lower slow. And then both feet back down on the floor. Knees going side to side. And now I want you to extend the left leg all the way down on the floor. I want you to tuck your right foot just in by your left knee. So your foot can just, with the arch, it can just sort of tuck in there. And then I want you to try to release the left knee towards the floor. Just sort of let gravity win here. We're going to stay here for 3 nice big deep breaths. Okay, bring that knee up. Send that leg down along the floor. And now you tuck the left foot right by that right knee. And then release the left knee, let it hang out close to the floor. Take your breaths. Nice job. Okay, back onto both your feet with your legs bent. We're gonna rock the pelvis a little bit. So tilt it up, get that nice low back connection to the floor, and then roll it forward. Nice and slow. Keep the belly drawing in, super important. Maybe 3 or 4 counts in each direction. That's what I mean by slow. Okay, neutral spine. I want you to walk your feet as close to your butt as they can go. Tilt the pelvis up. Now all your weight goes into your heels, not the pad of the feet. Come up slowly into your bridge. And then slowly come down. While you're coming down, isometrically pull the knees towards each other so you feel the inner thighs working a little bit too. Once you're down, rock that pelvis 3 times. Slowly. On the 3rd one, when that low back skin's nice and tight to the floor, you're going to bridge back up again. Pushing only through your heels. Work those inner thighs towards each other. They're not moving. You're just trying to activate muscle. Lower back down slowly. Should feel really nice through that thoracic spine. Another little mini massage for your back. 3 times, rock that pelvis. Let me remind you not to do it quickly and to keep the stomach in. Active, pressing down. Back up through those heels. Push. Try to go as high as you can. Coming down slowly. When you get down, I want you to meet me in a happy baby stretch. So the knees come in, grab hold of the outsides of the feet, feet point up towards the ceiling, and you just hang out here and breathe. Okay, take both legs up to the ceiling, flat on the shoulder blades, arms by your side. We're going to open the legs up a little wider than hip width, and I want you to keep the legs long. So get them nice and straight, like your feet are flexed and you're trying to push the heels up towards the ceiling. And then I want you to start to just circle your ankles slowly. Not fast. Nice and slow. Whatever direction you went in, when I say switch, go the other way. Okay, switch. Keep those legs with no bends in the knee. Your belly is active. Okay, point and flex the feet. I want you to bring them back so they're hip width apart. Keep the feet flexed. In slow motion, lower your right leg down towards the floor. I don't want you to take it all the way. I want you to take it as far as you can, keeping that strong connection of the low back and the mat and your belly down. Once you've gone as far as you're going, slowly back up. Switch, left side, slow-mo it down. Belly presses down towards the floor. And back up slowly. Nice, and you can relax the feet. They don't need to be pointed, they don't need to be flexed, whatever they want to do. Open the legs, let gravity take over here. Legs are straight. Then close them. Do it 2 more times. Open them. Close. Last one. Close them. Put your feet on the floor with your legs bent. We're going to cross our right knee over the left. And you're going to let the knees fall to the right. They don't go all the way to the floor. They just kind of hang up. Now you're going to use that top leg to help you get the left one closer to the floor. So you're feeling this stretch over the top of the hip. Now you're going to send your left arm straight up to the ceiling and out at a 45-degree angle from the body. So you're getting a nice stretch across the chest. I'm just going to breathe here for a few more breaths. And then bring the legs back up, the arm in, uncross. Now we take the left knee over the right. Knees are slowly going to come down to the left side this time. Play around with the angle you have in your legs. Like maybe your knees are bent too much. Maybe they're not bent enough. You have to sort of find what works for you to get the best stretch over that hip of yours. Let's get the arm coming to the party. Straight up and back or out to the side, wherever you feel tight. You know, stretching is really about exploring and having patience to do these nice things for your body. Okay, bring the arm in, bring the knees up. We're going to uncross. We're going to do like butterfly. So connect the bottoms of your feet and just kind of let your knees splay out to the side for a sec. Now, send your feet a little further down so you have less of a bend and try to relax those knees towards the floor. And we're gonna do it again, little smaller bend in the legs. You're gonna feel it a little more intensely, I think. Okay, extend your legs all the way down along the floor. You're gonna take your arms, make field goal posts, 90-degree angle at the elbow, back of the hands on the floor. Now you're gonna lift the hand up. Keep that shoulder blade glued to the floor. So if you feel your shoulders are lifting up or rounding forward, you're forcing it. I want you to build that range of motion with the shoulder down. We're just going to go slowly up and down a few more times. Okay, both arms are going to come in close to the body. You're going to bring your knees into the chest. You're going to make a nice little circle with your knees to massage that lower back. Keep the belly active and pressing down. Go the opposite direction. Okay, we have one final stretch for our hamstrings, with or without a band or a towel, your choice. I'm going to take a towel, wrap it around the bottom of my right foot. I'm going to straighten my right leg. That's the most important part here. Straighten the leg. Then try to move it backwards. That left leg can slide down along the floor. And if you're lucky enough to get that calf on the floor, good for you. Otherwise, it's a work in progress. We're going to hold here 3 more big deep breaths, and then we switch legs. Try to push that heel up towards the ceiling. Move it back a little more for your last couple of breaths. And release it. Towel goes around the opposite foot. Straight up to the ceiling. First, we go nice and long with the leg. You can extend the other one down. So if you're moving it backwards, you're not moving it backwards with a huge bend, right? You want first to try to get the leg straight and then work the range of motion. Trying to really release the back of that leg. Nice. Now release the towel. Both knees come up and into the chest. You're going to circle them nice and wide. 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. Now you're going to rock and roll yourself up. Come all the way up to a standing position. And take a nice big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. I hope you enjoyed this class as much as I enjoyed doing it and teaching it. Cheers, guys.